Welcome to In Real Life. I'm Charlotte Yarconi, and each week I talk to people across Microsoft who are doing inspiring things in both their work and professional lives. Today, I am talking with April Speight, a senior cloud advocate with a passion for making, in particular, sewing and shoemaking. April, can you tell me a little bit about your passion?
Yeah, I became interested in fashion, I want to say probably my whole life, but it didn't really become more prevalent until after the very first season of Project Runway.
And if I understand correctly, I believe recently you had surgery on both feet, and while you were recovering, you not just learned to make, but you actually started making shoes, which has got to be a little different than, say, making clothes, shirts, pants, what have you. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was sitting there one day and thought to myself, well, I knew I had to get new shoes first and foremost. And I said, well, I could always just try to make them. And I was like, how hard could it be? And I went on Instagram and I happened to have found it's a woman in the UK who actually does I Can Make Shoes. I think that's what she calls it. And she had these bundles where you can like purchase the classes as well as she would send you all the supplies. And that's how I got started.
Probably a question that doesn't have so much to do with your passion in sewing, but who you are and what you want to be remembered for. Like, would you mind telling us little thoughts on that as well?
Ever since I was in preschool, I had wanted to be a zookeeper, and then life changed. And recently I went to the San Diego Zoo for the first time, and I was just amazed at how many people have donated actual like exhibits to the zoo itself. And so just from looking around, I thought to myself, I want to do that. I want to be that person that donates an entire habitat for an animal. So I'm working towards that.
That is awesome. And that is such a righteous purpose and a righteous legacy. Thank you so much, April. That's all the time we have today. It's been such a pleasure to hear your story. And thank you again for taking the time. Until next time, for our audience, I'm Charlotte Yarconi.